Hi, and welcome back to my Rug Hook and Talk show. Okay, so for those of you who are just kind of tuning in or catching me out of sequence here, my name is Annette, and I've been a rug hooker for over 20 years. And I do a little rug hooking talk show where I just chat to all of the solo hookers or any rug hooker out there who just wants to kind of just be a part of a group or listen to me chit-chat about rug hooking and share in what I'm hooking on. All the past shows have always included the rug that I'm working on. And I'm also a member of rughookingdaily.ning, a great website where you can just hook up with all the different rug hookers from around the world. And there's many different groups to join up, or you can post your pictures. And it's a great fun site, so go ahead and look that up. It's opened up by Heidi Wolfrat. And she has London wool, and she's over, I believe, in Nova Scotia, Canada. So thank you, Heidi, again for that. And yeah, so that's what it's all about. So I usually have a nice warm cup of tea. I got dandelion tea today, something a little different, but I love dandelion tea. So I decided to grab a little today. And so go ahead and grab something hot or cold or delicious or warm. Go for it. And I just wanted to share something exciting with you. We'll take a look at my rug today. My bird rug is just moving along so quick. This morning was 6 degrees below zero here in the warm, sunny state of Connecticut. We had lots of sunshine, but it was so cold. So yeah, I don't even want to go out to the supermarket at this point. So in I stay, and I'm hooking away, and I've almost got this rug done. It is amazing. It's fun. I've tried some new things, and I really enjoyed making this one. I mean, I've done other primitives, but this one to me just has a little bit more, I don't know, pizzazz, I'm going to say, a little bit more thought put into it, and it really turned out to be something that I'm enjoying working on. So we'll take a look at that. And so quickly, I just want to comment on yesterday, the last show where I discussed a magazine, artists and makers, and there was an article on there on piracy. And so I just wanted to clear it up. I don't want anybody to think I advocate anything like that. Piracy is a little bit bigger. It's when you are an artist and you put your designs out there, and another person or corporation or somebody starts to actually use your design and print it and use it and doesn't give you the credit or didn't pay you for it. So that's obviously not something that's a nice thing to do. But that being said, I just wanted to clear that up. I didn't want anybody to think that I think it's okay for anybody to take over somebody's design and start making money on it and that sort of thing. That's really morally very unethical. So that being said, I'm going to take this rug off so you could see it. And for those of you who don't know, I have a blog. It's http://letshook.wordpress.com. So yeah, that's it. It should come up. If not, you know what? When you go to rughookingdaily.ning on my blog, on that, if you click on my name, it'll bring you to my blog. All my links are there. So you can get to the website right from there, too, if you have a problem with it. Because a few times I did have a problem getting to that blog, that WordPress thing. Okay, so I'm just going to loosen this up. And so for those of you who are new to the show, I use a beautiful Anderson rug hooking frame, which I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I think I got a string stuck here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so for those of you, I'm just going to go ahead and hold this up so you can see my beautiful, and it spins really nice and smooth, and it has 3 level adjustments, and wow, I love my frame. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here, and I want to show you what I've been working on. It's getting a little curly. I'm probably over hooking it. I got to loosen up my hooking. I really do, because It just sometimes I think I'm overhooking, so it gets a little puffy, but okay. So can we see what we're doing here? Let's see if we can get a good shot. I don't have very good lighting in my basement, so I'm sorry, but that's what it's looking like. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it down and let you see a picture of it like that. So let's see if I can get that going and get a better picture from here. But unfortunately, I'm going to swing this around. Okay, get the cord out of the way. I don't know if that's any better, but I'm going to try to give you a good view. Okay, so the background I decided to do was the tweed colors, and in between, if you could see, there's just like a cerulean type of, I think that's what you call it. It's like a green. Here is that twill tape. My God, it took me 4 times to dye this over and over, and it came out to be this weird green color that I absolutely love. So I decided to add this in to kind of, you know, blend down that color a little, to kind of connect it to the rest, because this is all very muted and there really wasn't this green in there until I put that in there. So now I think I kind of like it, and it's all in the muted tones, as you could see. These let's get really close. So in here, this is a brown, and this is a tweed, and here's another tweed, a burgundy tweed and a brown tweed, and these are just, you know, hand-dyed wools, and you could see the different colors, how pretty they look like that. I only put in 3 little berries of pink because it was a primitive, but you know what? It lacked something. So I went ahead and added these little pink berries, thinking it would kind of perk it up, and I'm really happy with it. So that's the one side. Let me try to bring it all the way up, and it's almost done, as you could see. So I'm working on it, and when it's done, I will definitely share that. Okay, let me get my camera down. Sorry for any kind of shaking here. Okay, are we back? Let's see. I'm gonna move it so you can kind of, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this back on and share with you my little surprise. And it might not be a surprise to everybody else because you might have already seen this. I didn't. It was something that was new to me, so I kind of stumbled upon it. I think what I love most about rug hooking, besides the actual hooking of it, is the color, is dealing with color and being able to incorporate color into this beautiful rug that can be seen or walked on or put on a wall or a table. I just love the fact that you can take these little strips of fabric, of wool, of yarn, and combine them in a way that just causes whatever you're hooking to just look so beautiful and pretty, and that we have the opportunity and the potential to make these beautiful, beautiful rugs that are very pleasing to the eye, and work with these beautiful colors, because I mean, there's nothing to me nicer than beautiful colors, whether it's in a bedspread or a comforter or pillows, or just fabric alone gets me very happy, and so I love all that, and I'm sure most other rug hookers will probably agree. That's why they quilt, and yeah, because there's nothing more exciting than being able to take these beautiful colors and combine them in whatever design and make something beautiful, like a rug, a mat, a wall hanging. Yeah, so so I was buying something the other day online. I'm not sure what it was. It might have been I was ordering some more twill tape, but I came across a Karen Kaylee DVD. And it arrived yesterday, and I was so excited because I was working on this primitive, which to me is like a really, a little bit more detailed primitive, I would say, than just a plain primitive. If you look on my rug hooking show number 6, you'll see a few of them. They're very plain and very simple, and I was getting a little bored almost with them, and so I really wanted to work with a different type of thing. So that's when I did the bird rug, because I haven't ever done a bird, and I love my birds. So, so let me just tighten that up. There you go, nice and tight. So, yes, so I went ahead and ordered, and it arrived today. I mean, yesterday. I've been watching it today and yesterday. And it's Karen Kayleigh's Primitive, it's a color workshop tutorial on a DVD. And it's called Color Inspiration for Primitive Hooked Rugs. Nationally known teacher and hooked rug designer Karen Kayleigh shows you new ways of using color. She's, I guess, in Oregon. It says Eugene, Oregon, Primitive Spirit. She does have a website, Primitive Spirit. Many of you have gone to it. I have gone to it in the past before, but didn't realize she had a DVD. I guess I wasn't even looking. So Karen Kayleigh made this great DVD, and I'll give you a really good close-up of it. There you go. And I ordered it. It runs for 53 minutes, so it's a pretty good, lengthy, just enough to cover all the aspects on color and theory and the importance of a color wheel. She shows and shares her beautiful rugs. And I will just tell you that, just again, seeing colors combined in a way that she presents it was beautiful. And she shows you how to incorporate the inspiration of color into your rugs by way of understanding color and values. I think I've discussed that before, different values to make up a background that's a little bit more interesting. You can use different values of one color, or you can use the same value of many colors, and you can get a very interesting background. And so she shows that, and she goes into detail with that, and I think you're going to love it. So I ordered my DVD from iloverughooking.com, Shelly, and she's out in California, and I received it. She sent a priority mail, and I haven't stopped watching it. It's so nice because there's also a little section where she's in her garden, and I'm like, wow, I get to see something growing. So it's really cool in that regard, because I love my garden, and so she shares, and there's some lovely music, and I think you will absolutely love, love, love this DVD. So go ahead and, you know, if you're going to spend the $30 on something, it's well worth it. You'll love it. You'll watch it over and over again, and you will learn. I was amazed at how I was looking at color in my rugs in a different way, and so she kind of opened up a new way for me to look at color in the rugs and how to approach it differently. So that was just wonderful. So I now look at my bright colors in a whole new way. And I do like working with brights, but I think what I really love is like a primitive look, and I like the muted tones, but she brings it out in such a beautiful way that you can use all those colors in one rug and still get this great primitive effect. So that was what I wanted to share with you. So I'm at the end. I mean, I really have most of this hooked, and I'm excited. I guess this winter was good for something. I've been real productive, and so I just want to show really quick, if you could see again the green. I'm going to lift this up. It's very lightweight. There you go. If you could see the green, it's a very kind of yellowy, brownish, grayish green, and I put many colors into it. So there's some sunny yellow. This was done with the RIT dye, I said, because I have them, and I probably won't buy them again. I'll buy the Cushing dye because I hear they're wonderful, and again, cost effective for $3 a pack, I believe. You'll have them for a gazillion years. You could dye half the nation with it, I'm sure. So that's good enough for me. So yeah, so I tried some new stuff in this rug, and normally I you know, it's funny because I've been working on it, and then the DVD arrived, so it was just perfect timing to take a step back and really look at the color in this, even though it's already almost done. But I was able to just kind of mesh it with what she was talking about, and so I'm so excited to move on with her color theory and not be afraid of using brights in my primitive rug hooking. So there you go. And if anybody has any questions, just, you know, leave a comment at rughookingdaily.ning on the group, on my profile page. You can go to my blog and leave a comment. So if you want me to post anything to help you with that, go ahead and just go ahead and leave a question or a comment, and I'll be more than happy. So I do have a color wheel up there, and I never really understood the importance of it. And then as I started to read more books on art, the color wheel always came into play, and on crafting and all that contrast and value. So I have been learning about that over the past year or so, and trying to incorporate it more into you know, where I will have a much more interesting looking rug. And it's amazing how you can have, like she says, just, you know, 1 or 2 little bright colors in there, and the smallest little amounts can change the whole dynamic of the rug into something so interesting and beautiful. So anyway, so I hope everybody's enjoying their rug hooking, and it's very cold in Connecticut, and so yeah, there's nothing much to do but rug hook. So that being said, that's what I've been doing. And so what I did use was, let me just show you really fast. I got the 2 colors right here. So I used this color. It's like a green, okay? And those are just my width of the strips. And I'm using that green too. So it's like 2 different colors, and I think they blended really well. You know, I don't know how well you can see it through the video, so I'm going to post a picture of where I'm at right now with this rug on the website for it, on my blog. So you could get a chance to kind of just see exactly what I'm talking about on the video, and if you want to study it closer or whatever, yeah, you can. You can see the bright pink, the deep pink orange that I have in here in the 3 little spots, and I tell you, it really kind of, it works. It works. I was like, oh no, this should be primitive, everything should be kind of dulled down, but you know what? After I put them in, I thought about it, and then the DVD came, and I was like, yes, I'm okay to try that. And I was so excited that I got a little courageous using some bright colors in this rug that I'm very happy. And I think you would really, really enjoy Karen Kayleigh's DVD. So I'm going to tell you, go rush out and buy it. Just saying. I think you will thank me, and you will thank yourself for listening to me. So go for it. Okay, so I'm working on background. I'm working on the little, what do they call these, the lamb's tongues on the side. So I'm doing a little of everything, and enjoying what I'm working on. So, you know what I really like working on are things that scroll around. I really like when you hook it, and then you hook the scroll, and then you put the background, and then you see that scroll just like come to life. It's so cool. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm using my Hartman hook, and this is a number 6. And I'll tell you, I'm using some very wide strips, and I'm using that beautiful backing from Michelle Miccarelli, and I'm just hooking away. And you know what? And that's why this is going so quick, because I'm hooking with such beautiful linen and a beautiful hook. And I must say, when you're working with the primitive hook here, and primitive wide strips, I should say, that this large hook, and this is not the largest one, this is a number 6, and it's big enough for me. I was almost a little like, oh, maybe I should get a smaller one, but you know what, I'm happy now that I have the number 6. I really am, because it just goes in, and it opens up that. Let me see if I can get over here so you could see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can get in here and just show you what I'm doing. Okay, let's see if I can zoom. Okay. Let's see. Can you see anything? Let's see. I'm right in here, and I'm moving around in here. But if you can see, I'm just going to poke this in. For those of you who don't have this big hook, I'm just going to poke it in. Let's see if I could do it in another spot. It makes a very large opening, and it just goes right through. So anyway, you know what? It's not, I can't really show you what I want, but let's see, I'll zoom back in. Maybe it's better off if I do zoom back down. Okay. But it goes in so easily, and it makes such a nice, it just takes any stress. So I'm even going to tell you that if you have any kind of carpal tunnel or any kind of arthritis, oh my gosh, this hook is a real, really wonderful if you're using these wider strips, which I am using some wider ones than I normally would. I probably stick to under 1/4 inch, and these are probably more like 1/3 of an inch, so they're a little bigger, and that's what I wanted. Like I said, I like to go a little bigger with the strips on the background, so I don't have to be spending all that much time doing it, and it goes by a little quicker. And there you go. So I won't bore you anymore about the hooks, but I am going to say, if you're looking for something that makes your task a little lighter, and if you are struggling, I mean, as you can see, I am just going in and out like it's absolutely no stress. No stress. And I even changed the position of my hand around, so I could use it like a pencil, and it's just dreamy. That's all I could tell you. It's just wonderful. So there you go. I am very excited that I have stumbled upon that wonderful DVD and was able to share it with you. So if you have any questions about the DVD whatsoever, go ahead and ask me, because I'm so excited and I want everybody to get it. So there'll be a run on iloverugcooking.com or Karen Cayley's website. I will tell you it's $2 cheaper on iloverugcooking.com. It's $28.95, and I think Karen Cayley's website sells it for $30. So, but either one, I mean, it's not the end of the world. $2 difference is not going to sure change anybody's lifestyle, but I totally recommend getting it. And I think if you're like me and you're absolutely going crazy with the winter weather, yeah, it will be a nice little treat for you to have somebody else to look at besides me. So there you go. My little bag just filled with all my little snippets, and so I'm going to have to do some major vacuuming at some point. But let's see how much time. We've only got 5 minutes left. Okay. So again, I just want to say thank you for joining me. And I'll try to get this up on the blog as soon as I can. And hopefully by tonight I'll get them up. It's much easier to upload the blog than it is the DVD. I mean, I'm sorry, than it is to make the video. Because YouTube just, I don't know, sometimes it keeps stopping. It keeps stopping the recording process, and so that becomes really very tedious and time consuming. But I apologize ahead of time for how long it takes sometimes. So, okay, so my video is coming to an end. I just want to quickly show you again where we're at. And, yeah, there you go. Okay, so I just want to say happy hooking and stay well. And we'll see each other again real soon. Take care.